Hello, fellow financial freedom fighters. How are we today? Wanted to make a video to see if a lot of you have seen what a bad deal looks like. Bad deal can be very detrimental and change the outcome of your portfolio, can change your financial income, and can stop you from literally doing real estate. So this goes back to the four things that I say don't necessarily get you wealthy very quickly. And that's wholesaling real estate, single family homes, duplexes, and BRR strategy, right? The BRRRR strategy. These don't necessarily get you financially free very quickly. And let's see how that turns out. Let's see what a bad deal looks like. So this particular person bought a duplex from a realtor that told her that this was a great real estate deal. Okay. And the numbers on this building are 435,000 was the purchase price. And the building brought in $3,500 a month. Now, maybe this can be increased, right? Maybe the rents can be increased. Maybe the property is in really great condition. Maybe there's some other factors about the property, but we're just going to run the numbers just in general to see what the outcome is. And this is where knowledge comes in dearly, because if you can just run the numbers, you would know right away whether you're going to make a profit or how tight you were going to be, or maybe what improvements you can make. But just taking someone else's recommendation and then taking action on it and not knowing the outcome, we all know what that is like, right? That's that friend that's not in a relationship giving us relationship advice, right? So this particular person, this lady, went ahead and pulled a HELOC against her home so she could get the down payment amount. So she got the down payment for 100 grand, which gave her debt service of $335,000. So that's what she was going to owe to the bank. We'll include the taxes and insurance with that. So she thought, hey, I have the money to do it. I'm able to get an investment property. A lot of people say, hey, I just want to get started. I just want to get a property. I want to get the experience of a property. Great. Let's see what kind of experience this lady is about to have. So $3,500 is the income. Now, her debt service is going to be $2,200 a month. So she got a pretty good interest rate. So that helps on the overall. But then she's going to factor in a little maintenance and property management for another 200. So all in all, after the income, after all expenses, $900 a month is going to be your income. Is that a good income off a $100,000 investment? How would you know the difference of that if a realtor says, hey, this is a great deal, you make $900 a month? How would you know the difference? You need to know the difference to make a good investment or to create wealth. Because just for her to get her money back and start making money, well, basically divide 100 by 9. What do you wind up with? I like to average it out that it's going to take about 9 years, give or take a little bit, for her to start making a profit. To start making property. And that's if nothing goes wrong with the property. Nothing goes wrong with the property. Tenants always pay, don't move out, no more expenses. It'll take her 9 years to start making a profit. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, hey, this is, did I miss something here? Did I miss a piece of math? Something doesn't look necessarily right in the calculations. And she's all like, oh yeah, that's what the income is. And so I go, but what about your HELOC? See, the HELOC is at 5%. So on interest on 100 grand, that's about $500 a month. Minus that from the 900, she was really making about $400 a month. This was the recommended good deal. So I don't know what numbers were shown, if any at all, but remember, folks, realtors take no responsibility for the actions that you take purchasing the property, regardless of their recommendation. Does anybody want to calculate what the return on investment is on that $400 per month? It's going to take about 20 years to get a return on investment. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, what about appreciation? What about, hey, what if the values go up? What if the rents go up? Sure, you can shave off a few years. Maybe if you even shaved out 10 years, you're still at 10 years. But it gets worse. It gets much, much worse. Interest rates have now gone up, which means this payment has now doubled. right? So if we went up to 8%, we're going to say this goes up $400, equaling $900, which now there is no cash flow. It's just treading water. And if I could tell you how common this is for people that make very little money. Now remember, she doesn't know tax advantages. She doesn't know massive lines of credit. She doesn't know other advantages like having a community to go to correct some of these things. She doesn't know other investment strategies. She doesn't know these things. So she can't maneuver. She doesn't know what else to do because she doesn't have any knowledge in the space, doesn't have any support network or resources to work with. This isn't even the worst part, that she's just breaking even and will probably lose money on repairs. That her debt to income ratio went up $435,000 and she has no more income. So I want all of you to look at yourselves right now that are curious about investing in real estate and think of just buying a $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 property and then not increasing your income and try to get another bank loan. Her debt to income ratio is so poor at this point, she couldn't even get a loan for a bike because no bank is going to touch this person. They're like, you don't make any money and you have a massive amount of debt. And if prices go down even a little or a lot in this case, how is she going to get rid of this property? She's going to have to lose money to get rid of it just to fix her financial situation. This is where most deals wind up, and this is where most deals are right now. This is why knowledge, network, and resources are the key. Message me if you'd like to come to some events to actually learn how to do these things so that you can make good decisions to start creating wealth and get financially free or just improve your financial situation. Thanks for watching. Bye.